Well, BMW is a German manufacturer of automobiles, motorcycles, and that important element that you've spoken about also has a financial services division. Is there a car manufacturer that doesn't have a financial services division?
I'm not sure. I suppose they probably all do. Although, remember, they don't have all of the financial services. We know that banks and other players also gobble up a lot of that market, very competitive. But speaking BMW, of course, the core of the business is the motor vehicles. So here we're talking about the 3 Series, the 5 Series, and the 7 Series vehicles. Big player in Germany, competes obviously with Mercedes-Benz, which is Daimler, and it also owns the Mini and the Rolls-Royce brands, if you can believe it.
Looking at market cap here, we've got a market cap of $58.4 billion US, trades on a PE of 8.6, so very similar to that of Toyota, and a dividend yield of 3.7%.
Yes, now that is the market capitalization, although remember this one is principally listed in Frankfurt. It's one of the DAX 30 constituents. It's a big player in that market.
A key part of that
so its value really should be measured in euros, but for comparative purposes we put it in dollars because that's what we used to do here on Hot Stocks. The share chart of this one, let's get that up now. What you'll see there is a very nice recovering trend over the last 5 years, as you might expect, with Europe looking better, but a huge dive there at the end. And
again, similar to the trend that we're going to see across the board, given the contagion in the market.
Yeah, but there's an extra piece to this story here. We've been liking it. We've been thinking it's cheap. We think it's in a recovery mode.
You own it, don't you?
I don't
in
own
your
it personally,
client portfolios? No?
Don't own it personally. And that's, perhaps tells its own story. Why it has fallen most significantly recently is, for one reason or another, there's a little bit of a sense that maybe the model replacement cycle with BMW has been left a little to drift. Now that's interesting because they do spend a lot of money on design and on performance, as you can well imagine, being that they're in the luxury end of the market. For one reason or another, in Germany, the Mercedes-Benz C-Class and other model updates have been better introduced and generated more hype and enthusiasm than the 3 and 5 and 7 Series replacements that we've seen. So it's suffering a little bit from a kind of a mid-cycle model update slump in
Some
market
may see
demand.
that as a buying opportunity, given its very solid upward trend to the fallout that
I must say I would be in that camp, although it should be noted that all of these manufacturers, a huge and a very important market for them is China. And so people are worried that with China falling around and anxiety about what losses private investors have sustained in the Chinese market, are they going to be stepping out to buy that new large 7 Series black with all of the extras,
so China,
which is what they
as you're
sell.
saying, very relevant to the overall potential or not for BMW going forward.
Exactly. So any time you've got a company like that that is pinning its hopes on a 20%, 30% year-on-year increase in sales in China, you've got to be accepting that this is what you'd expect in a time in the market.
Hot or not on BMW?
I'm going to go with hot anyway, because I think what we're going to see is a calming down of this kind of drama right now in a couple of weeks.
So you're going to go with my buying opportunity potential on BMW?
I reckon that one.